The American flag is center stage. Watchmen are on post, and armed protesters have said they aren't leaving an unused building in a federal wildlife refuge in Oregon until they get what they want.
Our purpose, as we have shown, is to restore and defend the Constitution.
This land belongs to the U.S. government, but the anti-government group that has now occupied a building here for nearly 3 days says the federal government is unfairly taking that resource, that land, from the people.
They're coming down into the states and taking over the land and the resources, putting the people into duress.
Federal law enforcement, hoping to avoid the kind of violence seen in the Ruby Ridge or Waco standoffs, are not visible.
The U.S. government is acting outside the authority enumerated in the Constitution of the United States.
The current protest was sparked by the sentencing of 2 Oregon ranchers in nearby Harney County. Dwight Hammond and his son are due to spend 5 years in jail for burning 127 acres of federal land and plan to turn themselves in today.
It isn't my decision, obviously. It's a sentence.
The Hammonds say a blaze on their own property simply got out of hand. The U.S. Attorney in Oregon says the blaze was purposely set to hide evidence of their poaching.
It has been left to us to decide whether we allow these things to go on or whether we make a stand so they will not happen to other people across this country.
The Hammonds have the support of the community, but are distancing themselves now from those who have taken up arms on their behalf, many of whom are from out of state. Ammon Bundy is leading the group. He and his brother have confronted the U.S. government with arms over land issues before.
They've stole our access to our public land.
Their father is Cliven Bundy, the infamous Nevada rancher who fought the Bureau of Land Management in 2014 over grazing rights for his cattle.
My goal in this is to be a rancher.
This group rejects labels such as militia.
I'm just a simple hick, and doing the best I can.
But experts disagree.
I would say it's peaceful protesters mixed in with violent domestic terrorists with alter plans. And you have a small percentage that's ready to go to the end, and then you have the bigger percentage that are getting scared and like, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
Former FBI operative David Gleddy has embedded with anti-government groups before and says this is a dangerous scenario.
It's a powder keg now, and it has to be handled with great care and sensitivity.